cause I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Money.
I took the Billy too back and I hopped in. In front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road.
From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the New England Patriots. This weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off from Foxborough. To return this, Marcus Jones only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Patriots take over first down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. This looks like a run drawn for me. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
21-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. His first throw is an interception. The Tennessee rookie picks it off. And the Raiders have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there instantly. As he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side, track him down and stop? Potential pick six. I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. If only every drive could start like this, right, partner? First and goal to begin this one. They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
A 4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal at the Patriots' 10-yard line.
Blaster, stick. Hut.
Throwing from the gun. Cut near the goal line. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. From the gun on third down. On the move, headed right. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Looking toward the upright, but it's good. And the Raiders take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for Return starts from the goal line. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
At their own 16-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Pretty pay there to take him down.
At the 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, boys. Hey, switch! Crazy. 5. Crazy.
From the gun, it's May. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go, sit up. Hey, what's that? You're on the ball. Crazy. 5. Crazy.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Crazy.
May throwing for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Red, you, yellow, 60 red, green, jack, steel, black. Ready.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 8 yards.
Black ultra.
3rd
Stick,
and long.
white, blaster, stick. Hut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Come on, set.
From the red zone on 1st. Has it down close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Blue, white, blue. Ready?
Back to pass on 2nd and short. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, trip flop nasty. Hey, what's that? You there. Crazy. Five.
Here's May to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Crazy. Here. Go. Five.
Throwing is May. Finds a seam down the middle. Quick rally to catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. Offense in the hurry up here.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Crazy.
First down throw for May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Back to the air. It's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Throw here, third down. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
What's that? Crazy. Five. Crazy.
Going for it with May. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Giving an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Vegas first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Red, black, 95. Green Jack. Ready.
From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Red, 38. Red, 30. Right, blue. Let's go.
Design quarterback run here. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Raiders take a 20-zip lead. Gay to have the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Raiders push their lead to 21-zip already. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Crazy, crazy. Here we go, set. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Made a throw it. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Henderson here from the gun. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's an early lead for the Raiders. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll start out with 3rd and maybe a couple inches of rope. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
Trying to throw for it with May. He connects downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So they go for it on 4th, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard
Hey,
line.
here we go, set. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
To the air on 1st down, May. He'll get it completed to Travion Henderson. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone.
18 more
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Another Patriots first down.
Hey, what's up?
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Crazy.
May now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
What's up? Hey, what's crazy, crazy. Five.
Throwing again, it's May. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Boy, they had the look, Brock, and they just missed a touchdown as the throw put him a little bit too close to the edge of that end zone.
Handle priority number 1, that's to catch it and secure it. Unfortunately, did not leave enough room to land his feet in the end zone, despite what was really a tremendous effort.
May now on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. It's about 43 yards for it. Borregales connects. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Chalk, suspension, yellow, black, ultra. Drill green. Eat old blue. Ready?
Back to throw now, it's Ritter. This is Koch, that's Bowers working downfield. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
On the ball.
Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 20.
Going to be right. Black shot. Smash. Steal. Black. Second.
Ritter setting up to throw. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready. 6. Blue. Yellow. 22.
First down,
Rail.
Raiders.
Yellow. Ready.
Ritter to throw. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Ready, set.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches.
Cycle. Let's go now. 6 green jack. White, white, blaster, 6. 10.
Now Ritter. Walker holds it in. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready, strike, cut.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Yes, and everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backward. Still in a great spot. And can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Real green, eat old blue. 50 green. Hut, hut.
Line up the design keeper. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal.
Smash. Black, 95. Set.
Here we go, right up the gut. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was frightened, but they send it backwards on 3rd and goal.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Set, hut. 52 blue. Shot, 17. Fury, yellow. Blue striker. Set, hut.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders butt racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it.
And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, alert flow, alert flow, alert Five. Crazy.
From the gun, it's May. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Precious on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
I don't know no better. When I got rich, got bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust me. Spend 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 20, I'm in hustle and grill. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over film.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Throwing here just before halftime. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Game's kick is good. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
10 black.
Here's Ritter. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Okay,
in a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Set, ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
And the Las Vegas
Down.
first down.
Strikers, 3, 60 red. 60 red. Needle blue. Blue striker.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Ready.
Ritter looking to throw. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Yellow. Set, hut. 52, 10.
throw completed out to the left. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
16 yards.
Green Jack.
First
Red
down,
cycle.
Las Vegas.
Check, huh?
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He'll get this to Tucker. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Raiders, first down.
Right.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Hut.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense to the line fast.
Right through.
Brings up
Blue
2nd
check.
and 4
Black
at the
ultra.
10-yard line.
Throwing here, Ritter. Cut near the goal line. Oh, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with Q.
And he hauls it across for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. Making some progress here. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Looking quickly here.
The loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line.
Crazy.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Crazy. 5.
May now to throw on 3rd. Has his man. It stops. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Crazy. Kill. Turn up. Crazy. 5. Crazy. There go right hand. Crazy.
Throwing from the gun here. And downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Sir, what's that? 5.
Here's May again. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a New England 1st down.
The 14-yard line.
Pick him. Hey, what's that? Crazy. 5. Crazy.
From the red zone on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10. Here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Completed over the middle. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy. Hey, 5. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Again, it's May. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Drill green.
Ritter setting up to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
White, set, red, needle, blue, red, black, shot, red, check.
Back to throw now, it's Ritter. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Come on, set. 52, 32. Blaster, 6. Smash, red. Ready.
They're going for this. He's got it close to the marker. Oh, but they're going to say incomplete. He didn't get the feet down on 4th down.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
All right, here we go, Sonat.
Time run here for May. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd.
He gets it on the design keeper. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Patriots have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. This looks like a run drawn up for May. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Down. 10, white. Blue striker. Set.
Now Ritter. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. That's one he knows he should have had. And now they face 2nd down.
Let's go now. Blue, blaster, 6. Claws red. Set.
Throwing from the gun. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Black, grill green, needle blue. Hut, hut.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
A gain of 13
Red,
yards.
cycle. Fuse,
First down,
yellow,
Raiders.
field, black. Smash, red, hut.
Throwing it again here. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Offense up to the line fast.
Black, blue, stripe, red, yellow, black,
Ritter. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
set,
And 5
blaster,
yards
10 black,
to go.
claws red, drill green, set,
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got his man. This is Walker. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. 1st and 10 from the 43.
let's go now, set,
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
set,
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down.
ready,
Ritter looking to throw. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
let's go, yellow, 22, drill, 52, smash, red, white, red, yellow, blue, striker, hut,
Here's Ritter. Complete here to Bowers. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down.
flight blue, claws red, hut,
Ritter to throw. That one connects. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
that blaster, six,
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
22 needle,
Second and goal.
set, hut,
There's another for him. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Gay to add the extra point. Troubles with his snap, but he still knocks it through. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Where was that? Hey, what's crazy? Crazy. Hey, come with me. Hey, 5.
May now from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, New England. Patriots putting up points in a game decided. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
And he's going to get in for 2 points, which, well, it doesn't do a ton to help on the scoreboard right now, partner, but a positive moment at the very least. You know what? Good for them there. This one's pretty out of hand, but hey, they're still putting in the effort, still putting up points before heading home today.
How do you eat an elephant cake?
Ooh, I love that one. One bite at a time.
1 2-point conversion at a time. 8 points at a time. When you're down this big, that's all you could do on your side is just keep on digging and keep on eating bite by bite.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got other heads, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Black Ultra. 10 black, grilled, thick, mega, rail, yellow. Ready.
Throwing here, Ritter. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be dreaming out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Beetle, black shot. Red, 30, claws red.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Finds a seam down the middle. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd and that playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Yellow, 22.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Raiders looking like they'll start this season with a win.
On the ready.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready. Green jack. Black, black. Red. Cycle. Black ultra. Drill. Good.
Sticking to the air here. It's his running back. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They're at 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Red, yellow, huge, yep, beetle, blue, black shot, claws red. Ready?
They're going to pass it here. And they're not stopping the disruption, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Raiders throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Gay with the point after. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First down, May. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. What's that? Eddie, what's that?
Are you kidding me?
Crazy, crazy. 5.
Back to the air. It's May. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
5. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
May now on 3rd down. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Crazy, crazy.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Eddie, what's that? Crazy.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Has it at the 7. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
Patriots 17.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Laube with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay, Brett,
Las Vegas
strike.
offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set, green, strike. Yellow, 43. Blaster, 6, smash, red. Ready.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taking a shot deep here. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
A gain of 58 yards.
They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 6, flight blue, rail, yellow. Hut, hut.
From the red zone on 1st. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Try and get that one to Brock Bowers. And it sets up 2nd down.
Yellow, blue.
Greg
Here we
Wilson,
go.
their
Black
defensive
on
player.
30, black chop. Red, cycle. Hut, hut.
Back to throw now. It's Ritter. Cut near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders are running him out of the building. Gay to add the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Raiders tack on 7 more to their lead.
Patriots 17.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy. Hey, 5. Hey, question now.
Here's May to the air. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. And searching for Kyle Williams that time. And it's going to be second down.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy. Yep, too far. Here we go. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
May now. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Crazy, crazy. Crazy.
Air it out on third. Trying to push deep downfield. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up fourth down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Get down here, you go. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Here he goes, one final shot. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country.
Time is precious, I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry, that's